Now, I usually do thrift hauls and I show you through all the goodies and the little treasures that I found through, you know, the month, and I sort of show you because I know how much you guys love to see all the little treasures and the beautiful things that I find along the way. But today I actually want to make a slightly different video. This one is all the treasures that you have sent me as gifts. I cannot believe how grateful I am that you guys think of me so much to send me these great little treasures. So I wanted a way to say thank you and to share them with you because I know how much you love to see just the fun things that are out there. Now, these are over months and months and months. This wasn't just in like the last week, this is months. It all started with beautiful, lovely Rose who contacted me. She's a student in my online sewing course. She just enrolled and just loved it all so much, enjoyed getting in and sewing, and she had this beautiful fabric. It's this gorgeous like oriental silk. It's divine. It feels so nice. She contacted me, she had this and she knew that I would love it. She wasn't going to sew with it herself. She thought it was too precious. It was her mum's and she'd been saving it all this time, and then she sent it to me all the way from New Zealand too. And then when I opened the parcel with this gorgeous special fabric, there was of course all of these other fabrics as well. I have a little sari type fabric, some sparkly, some polka dots. Obviously the highlight is this gorgeous silk that I really have to save for a really special project for this one. Not sure yet, but thank you so much, Rose, for sending this gorgeous, I think it's probably from the 60s or something like that. Then one of my new online friends, Brenda, or soon to be actually real life friends because she's coming to one of my tour workshops that we're doing, she wanted me to have this gorgeous little 1930s pattern that she had. Look at this. So she sent me an email saying that she wanted to send it to me because she just thought that it was so me and that I should have it. When I unwrapped it, I was blown away. It is so cute. This is like the most gorgeous leg of mutton 30s dress ever. Surprisingly, it's actually a printed pattern. I don't really have many from this old. These are the 30s that are printed, but I think the instructions have actually had a bit of an accident. That's okay. Good thing I don't really need the instructions anymore, and I'm pretty sure I'll be 100% fine without those instructions, so it doesn't matter. One of the reasons I love vintage things, you always find little surprises inside. Now this little gem is going again into my stash, into my collection of beautiful original vintage patterns, and will just be there for the waiting for the right special project for me to make. Thank you so much, Brenda, for sending me this. Then sometime later, a gorgeous Kim contacted me saying that her husband's auntie said this was purchased in Singapore in the 60s and she'd had it since then, and they were going to throw it out. She wanted it to go to a much better home, and so she thought she would send it to me. Look at this. Yeah, it's gorgeous. Look. Look at this. Beautiful silk from Singapore coat from the 60s. Just gorgeous. Pristine condition. It needs a little wash, but it is beautiful. I can't wait to just lounge around in this one. Thank you so much, Kim. She also sent in some little these as well, which I'll use on something I know for sure. I always love these. Thank you so much, Kim. I really love it. I'm going to be lounging around in this one for sure. Okay, my mum always goes thrift shopping. That's where I got it from. And she always finds gorgeous little treasures that she knows I will love. Handbag. This is a little tie clip. And So the hat needs a little decoration. It's not vintage, but that doesn't matter. It's still going to be perfection. I love this red. I love it. So thank you very much, Mum, for always finding me some great little gifts. Okay, some time ago, a friend of mine from swing dancing asked if I wanted to come over to go through her mum's and her mum's stash of dressmaking things and her stash of like costume jewelry and old things that she'd had for ages and that she no longer had use for. I of course jumped at the opportunity because, you know, I love treasure hunting through people's things. And I have an enormous stash. I have a bunch of costume jewelry and a bunch of fabrics that, you know, her mum used many years ago that she quit dressmaking a long time ago. She's getting older now and so it's harder for her to do it. So let me show you what my gorgeous friend Helena has gifted me. Look at this. Have you ever seen anything like this collar necklace? Some knickknacks. There's like gold, like hat wired. There's some glitter. There's a bunch of rhinestones and things down here. I don't think I need to show you each of those. Gorgeous little. This is vintage beaded bag, just nice and silver. I just need to fix up a few little stitches here and there, but gorgeous little beaded evening bag. Yeah, this is definitely 80s. Look at this Velcro like beaded belt. So I might probably get rid of the Velcro. I don't know, maybe just leave it as is because it's not too bad. Tidy it up, love this belt. Another sort of Egyptian revival type style necklace. These two beaded ones as well. I think she got all of these from just thrift stores over the years. And these are all the treasures, like this is what's out there that you can find. Really sparkly belt buckle. I can't wait to use this on something. A little Scottish brooch. Meters and meters of diamante trim, so I'll definitely use this on something evening wear related, I think. This is a vintage rhinestone trim, so it's got that real nice look about it, not that sort of real gaudy look. It's very nice. Look at this little bag. It's in such poor condition, unfortunately. What I think I might do with this one, I don't think it's really salvageable. I think what is though is the beads on this. They're beautiful little blue glass beads. I think it's actually more worthwhile to unpick it all and take all the beads off and reuse these beads for this piece because the actual crochet of it it's damaged beyond repair. A few more brooches. There's some earrings, little cute red ones. Lovely little like faceted sort of sparkly evening brooches. Just a single earring. This I love. This is so crazy. This is a handmade. If you can guess what this is made from, you have to tell me in the comments below because I didn't guess this. I had to be told what it was, but other people have guessed it. So tell me in the comments below what you think this unique piece is actually made from. We'll see who can guess, okay? And back in the day, my friend used to do a lot of belly dancing. So I got this gorgeous little chain that she didn't want anymore. Jingles just a little bit. I think this would be a great sort of low slung 20s little belt or something like that. Then there were all the fabrics from her mum. There's heaps here. Okay, so some of these had already been cut out and just not completed. So this one, so there's meters of this as well as like pieces that never made it into garments yet. Yeah, you can see this is the front of a, So it's a beautiful like boucle type wool. There is actually quite a bit of uncut, so I can still do something with it. I might piece the pieces together, see what it makes, whether it's my size or not, I'm not sure. Quite a number of meters of this very light, probably cotton. It's got a slight stripe to it, so it'll be really nice for where I live for a nice summer something. There are just some bits and pieces that I'm going to use for toiles and just like a tiny little bit of velvet. Just some fun things to that you never know when you're going to use. There's quite a number of this meters of this navy and white stripe. I think it's probably a poly cotton blend, but it's not very plasticky feeling. It's pretty nice. I actually see a pair of like 1920s, 30s beach pajamas out of this. I think there's enough, so that could be, that's my immediate thoughts for that one. There's a little bit of a sort of peachy silk, some more just kind of little bits of like soft silk. There's a few colors of cottons. You never know when you use different colors for different things. It's nice to have some good quality fabrics, even if it's only tiny little bits. Another length of that navy. I know, I could do a whole outfit. I could have a jacket, the beach pajamas. I could do the whole ensemble. There's enough fabric out of that. Some calico. Again, a nice soft sort of rayon green, bottle green. Then there's this one, which I adore. Look at this. This is a cotton, a twill cotton, so it's a little bit thicker. What I'm thinking with this, I see 1930s immediately from this fabric. I'm thinking like, imagine like 1930s sports dress type of thing with this. That's what I see out of this anyway. We'll see what happens with it. Okay, and then someone locally here contacted me that they had their wedding dress that their grandmother had made for their mum, who originally got married in the 50s, and she wore it in the 80s. It was remodeled a little bit in the 80s. She tried to gift it to museums, etc., but they had enough, they didn't want it. So she wanted it to go to a new home. She said, cut it up, just use the textile fabric if you want, but she just wanted it to live on and to have another life. So this is how I've received it. This is a gorgeous wedding dress that I was given. So I won't show you the whole thing because I think what I'm planning to do is a refashion with this one. I'll see what I can do. I'll see what I can salvage out of it because it's not in the best of condition. So there's big stains all over it. So it's a few pieces. So this is like the under dress, and yes, it is extremely small. That is how far it goes around my body. So to cut this up and everything, I know that pretty much no one's going to fit this. It's damaged, she's okay with it. The only way it will have a new life is if it is sort of remodeled, because that's not going to fit anybody. Look at that waist. So look, skirt, there's holes all through it. It is the top layer that is the most interesting. Okay, again, it is tiny, is so tiny. It has been remodeled in the 80s, remember? So I'm sure you'll pick it straight away as well. Look at this lace. This is the lace overdress. So if you couldn't tell already, this super white, very, very polyester organza at the top here is definitely the 80s addition to this dress. I don't think that it quite blends in so well. Oh, but look at this, look at these sleeves. So can you see the lace in this dress? Gorgeous, right? And the back is actually tiered. So can you see layer, layer, layer? So it is quite delicate. There are holes and stains all over it. As I said, look at the size of this. Like that's literally like half. So no one is going to be able to wear this as is. So I will see if I can use the actual, just the lace of this probably mostly, I think is the real, like, the real special point of this, but it is just beautiful. When I opened this up, I had such fun. There's a veil in there, there's a petticoat, there's all sorts of things in there, but it's delightful that someone would think to give this to me to reuse, and just even to reuse the lace in some way. It's beautiful. You just don't find lace like this anymore. Hopefully I can salvage it for something. I do have a few plans. It will take a lot of planning and thinking it through to get there, but yes, thank you so much for sending me this to hopefully give it a new life as well. So I hope you enjoyed kind of looking through the things that I've been fortunate enough to be gifted. As I said, I'm so flattered that you guys see these, like, let's say old things, and you think of me when you see them. I'm really so flattered that you would do that and go all the effort to send them to me and just to gift them to me, because you know that I love it. I really appreciate it so much, and I thought that you should see me, I'm like a kid on Christmas opening these up. I get so excited about treasure hunting and then people sending me treasures, oh my gosh. So I really do enjoy it. I hope you've enjoyed looking at them as much as I have. You guys usually love my thrift hauls, so I thought this would be a little bit of a different spin to see how you like it too. So let me know below your favorites, what you like, maybe what you'll do with the fabrics. Let me know below all your comments and ideas and what you love. That's it for this haul, so until next time, bye. These, and I will love and cherish them. Oh, they've gone to a good home, I can promise you that. I will hoard them and take them out to play with them and look at them and love them. That's what I do. Hashtag hoarder life for sure. Minimalism is not for me.